From one extreme to the other. This time last year, Australia's east coast was drowning in one of the nation's worst ever flood disasters. Australia had its second highest rainfall on record. But now, things are looking very different.
I think everybody is concerned that the climate is at the point where we're seeing more extremes.
12 months ago, the Hawkesbury on the outskirts of Sydney had its fourth flood of the year. Today, all of Greater Sydney is drought affected.
We haven't had much rain here at all. You get little bits here and there, but it's drying out quickly.
Ben Lincoln is having to get water delivered to his hobby farm.
I suppose it crept up on me a little bit quicker than I thought it might have.
Once again, there's high demand to fill tanks. Water stores right across Australia are still abundant, but they are slowly falling. Successive floods have kept water flowing into the Warragamba Dam, Sydney's main water supply. During the last drought, water levels here fell quicker than ever before. Water scientist Ian Wright says relying so heavily on rain for drinking water leaves the city of 5 million far more vulnerable compared to other cities.
It depends how bad this El Nino bites. If it's like the last drought, in 2.5 years, we could be in a desperate situation.
A government report warned we are almost certain to face a growing gap between our demand for drinking water and the available supply.
We have taken a step back at various times when we could have been developing, planning for new seawater desalination, planning for how we're going to start to deliver purified, recycled water.
Other major cities rely far less on dams, and therefore rainfall, for drinking water.
Perth is increasingly drought resilient compared to how it was 20 years ago. In Sydney, we've taken that step with a seawater desalination plant, but it only supplies about 15% of our drinking water supply.
The capacity of this desalination plant in Sydney's south may soon be doubled, but it's expensive to run and uses massive amounts of energy. Some experts say recycling water is a far more viable option for regional areas. In the New South Wales Central West, a major water security and flood mitigation project raising the Wyangala Dam wall was recently scrapped. Fifth-generation farmer Bill West is frustrated nothing's changed.
The next drought could be coming, and we look like we'll have a similar conversation that we're having now, that there is not enough being done to create water security in the regions.
And complacency could come at a cost. Xanthi Gregory, ABC News.